Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and the one that a few of you have been waiting for, the Seat Curpa TCRs, week 1, season 15, and we're at Mugello, a track that I seem to have done more kilometres around than I care to remember. Now, a couple of changes with the TCRs this season. First of all, the Cupras are the 2024 model, which basically means that they've added fast bump and rebound onto the dampers and a couple of other settings, which means that if you had settings for the 2022 cars from Go Setups, they don't work. To add to that, Go Setups are not doing setups for the 2024 cars, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But also we got an addition, the Hyundai Elantra. Now, I did have a quick go in this at the beginning of the week. I didn't want to waste too much time on it. It feels a bit soft, it's a bit wallowy, it oversteers when you really wouldn't want it to be, so I've canned that idea. The gearing's a bit different as well, and I'm sticking with the Curpa TCRs. The main difference to the way the TCR drives is you can't get it off the line the way that you used to. Before, with the way Assetto Corsa works, you hold the throttle down, you pull first gear when the lights go out, and the car takes off. It doesn't do that anymore. It bogs down, so you have to use the clutch to get off the line, or at least that's what I'm finding. So the start wasn't amazing. It wasn't as bad as my previous racing this week, but I put this one up because it's quite a big grid. We've got 24 cars in there, and we've got some of the fast boys in there. William Ho's in there, I think Tenku's in there, Justin as well. All people who are really quick and at the top of Division 1. If you'll remember, I won Division 2. I've got a big fight this season. Also, you'll notice that on this particular video, it's still showing my license as gold. That's because it was the beginning of the week. My license is now silver plus because my ELO rating and my safety rating took a massive hit this week, and I'm hoping to repair that by the time we get to the end of next week. If it's the first time you've watched one of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button and comment away. I'd love to see your comments on my driving and how I can make this go a little bit quicker. I did go a bit faster in a race yesterday, but I only did that to get my safety rating up. I got into the 156s on the lap times. This I think was a mid 157, but quick enough to be up there with the other boys. So grab yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee, or indeed if it's that time of the evening something stronger, and enjoy this. And get a good start, keep the safety rating, get my ELO rating back up.
For it. Boy, he's now in the lead.
It's horrible. It did nothing. And this is what happened in the last race. I ended up a long way down the field and then was being driven into everywhere. And the people who are slower.
Okay, here, decent start. We can build something from here. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. All right, we're on your right.
And the people who are slower are basically just blocking or pulling in front of you. They're not driving.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear on your left.
That was the Verstappen pass. Run him out wide. To be fair, he's just been in practice with me, so he knows he's slower. And what annoyed me in the last race was all the slower people didn't recognise this and were just pulling out in front of people. They didn't actually realise that they were slower than a lot of other drivers. Now, I'm not saying I've got more right to be there than others, but what I am saying is be aware and pick your battles. Right, we're up to 6. Let's see if we can build on this.
E6.
really been struggling with braking in this since they've changed everything. Now we've got Alexander ahead. Alexander's quick. And he's going to be difficult to get past. Thomas, who's in front of him, was a lot slower in quali. Okay, so I've been playing with setup. And this setup is definitely quicker than what I had. I think Justin might be in the lead. That's quick. Okay, Roger is now working it out. He's going to be on me soon, and Hierro behind him is fast. Big lock up here.
The gap ahead is now 3.1 seconds.
Yeah, need to start defending from Roger soon. That's better, Ian.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Woo. Right, they've had a nudge. Fed at the throttle through there to get the front where I want it.
to Keller. Behind is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds.
Okay, good. Right, I've just seen Justin, so it looks like Justin might have been
Right rear locking.
off at the beginning. He's right behind Roger. Yaro's right behind me.
Okay, Ian, the next car is Russo. Good luck. That's your best in the session. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Under pressure now. Need to take defensive line into here this time. That was not the best defensive line, Ian.
Or on the left. He is still there. Your left. All right. Clear on the right.
You hit me, dude.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Right, we're staying with Yaro.
The gap behind is now 0.5. Okay, Ian, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No
That was
mistakes.
Roger Keller off there. Right, Alexander is lining me up for a slipstream here. I'm inclined to not fight it too much. Justin's behind him.
P6. Or on the right. Your line. Clear right. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left. We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
So a lot could happen here. I am trying to hang on as best I can.
Yellow flag.
Here comes Justin, he's only a second behind me. We've got a back marker up ahead.
One more lap to go. Yellow flag. Clear on the left.
Trying everything I can here to stay in 7th. maybe even get 6th.
Yellow flag. Okay, Ian, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, this has been hard work hanging on to this 7th place. Just need Alexander to throw it off here. She very nearly did. Justin's still coming, he's in a slipstream.
Fuel line has now decreased to 0.3, 7th position. That's the end of the race. Car on your right, clear right.
Looks like Justin had a bad start there. We didn't have a bad finish in the end. 7th is not bad, but not where I want to be. So a pretty good start to my week 1 of season 15. That got me 199 points, which is probably more than most of the races I got last season. So I'm quite pleased with that. I'm not a million miles off the guys at the top. There's going to be some tracks I don't know. Mind you, they might not know them either. And I'm still trying to get my head around the setup of this car. But it's a long way to go. It's only the beginning of the season. Make sure you join me for the future races, and I'll see you on track.